Hello again, what's up YouTubers? Nothing quite dramatic or epic happened today, so I guess I should make a video regarding my self-reflections and what I've seen on YouTube today. Well, not what exactly happened to me, but what I saw on YouTube, as to what happened as to what happened to others on YouTube, to be more accurate and precise. So on the other hand, I began to sense, to have a bit of a sensation or kind of a conception, maybe also perception, that my monk mode, at long last, has engaged. Probably, as some of you guys might have already known, I haven't been fapping to anything. Actually, I haven't been ejaculating for maybe for nearly a week, or maybe for nearly 5 days, and I haven't been lasting after any female human individual for quite some time, while of course, relatively speaking. Therefore, as a result, I began to develop, multitudes after multitudes of inspirations and ideas to produce more content. And also, in the meantime, many other alternative ways to produce content on YouTube without violating anybody's rights, and also within the boundaries of any laws or legislations, the legal system. You don't have to break a law to produce authentic, interesting, and engaging contents on YouTube or on anywhere else, such as also on Patreon. In fact, there is one simple step to begin such process. You simply take screenshot of everything you do with your computer, such as testing your VPN's overall speed and stability. Also, use the some of the Japanese input method to capture a screenshot, while you trim and cut the seams of your raw vids, using whatever apps or tools, such as Filmora, such as Adobe Premiere, etc. You can pretty much, in such a way, by such fashion, you can pretty much produce any behind the scene content, as long as you can react to that instantaneous moment that occurred, while you edit or trim the vids, the raw vids, while you process those raw vids with your own brain and computer's central processing unit, CPU. So it's fairly straightforward and quite basic, though not many people tend. Well, at least I have found that not many people tend to have noticed such simple and straightforward, and probably also a bit of a dumb method to capture unique and authentic and highly potentially engaging content, just with your computer, even during this globally severe prevailing pandemic, you can easily capture anything you want on, with your computer. Even if you don't have a camera, even if you don't have a decent digital camera, relatively speaking. Even if I don't consider myself to be that fortunate or affluent to have anything decent as a or anything decent or anything relatively advanced as a digital camera. Well, I am currently filming this video using Canon G7X PowerShot Mark II. Yeah, so it seems quite outdated, to professional cameramen, also content creators, probably on whatever platform, not just YouTube, but also on Flickr. In fact, you can also search, and you can also gather plenty of, both pictures or images in public domain and images that are associated with Creative Commons licenses. And at least you can use those images in public domain without any hassle or worries about any copyright infringements and whatnot. So it should be, yeah, I just have disclosed another very simple, very straightforward method to produce quality and authentic content to you. So do make use of that. Do take full advantage of what you currently have on hand, and take full advantage of your surroundings, and make full use of people's dumbness, superstitions, even boredom, since due to the current globally prevailing and prevalent coronavirus situation, pretty much everybody now lives as the guy hiding in my room. Even I am currently hiding in my room to film this video because I don't have the necessary equipment to place or to position my current lightning bulb that provides adequate light to the camera. I don't even have such gear or equipment to place this gear, to place the light source properly in the living room. So that's why I have to hide in my room to film this video. And yeah, sorry, yeah, I beg your pardon for getting a bit of sidetracked again, but that's the idea, it's you don't have to break a nail or to spend a fortune to get your YouTube channel running. All you need to do, all you have to have is, determination, a computer, a functioning computer with connections to the internet. And yeah, if you do happen to be born in China, or you do happen to be living in China, for some reasons that lie beyond your reach or range of reasonable control, then obviously you are going to need a VPN software or hardware to circumvent the Great Firewall, so that your vids can get transmitted without hassle as smoothly as possible to the global internet, to YouTube. So yeah, it's still, yeah, it has a long shot, though. Yeah, having a long shot still triumphs, far more, a lot more than having no chance at all. Sorry if I sound a bit of a American, both American and British, and perhaps also Aussie, all at the same time. But that's the idea. You need to have sometimes you need to have ideas and inspirations in general, and yet sometimes you need to have both generic ideas and specific inspirations all at the same time. And yet sometimes you don't actually have to have any idea, concrete idea, to produce any content that look authentic and are authentic and both engaging and authentic to your fellow audiences, including but are not limited to your subscribers and fans and also frequent visitors to your YouTube channel. But your frequent visitors to your channel does not necessarily have to fall into the category of your subscribers. Since even for I myself, more often than not, most recently, I kind of have developed a habitualized behavioral pattern characterized by long time taken, so that I could make a decision on whether I should subscribe to a certain channel, even if I do find such channel quite engaging, interesting, and highly valuable. So yeah, I do so to reduce the strain and stress of information and decision overload as much as I can, and I hope you could do the same as well if you do happen to have similar problems, like I do, such as intrusive thoughts, such as severe anxiety. Those symptoms occur probably because you have been thinking too much. You have been catastrophizing your future outcomes, and things like that, shite like those. So yeah, what else have I forgot to mention in this video? Actually, I encountered quite plenty of grand failures today as well. I have so much unfinished work, so many unfinished businesses, but I can relate. I myself can relate to why I failed to attain so many tasks and failed to accomplish so many objectives today. It's simply because I'm currently still ill. Not ill. I'm currently still both. I'm still currently a patient with wounds, both mentally and physically and spiritually speaking. Which means not just I, but everyone who has wounds, they all need time to heal, to recover. So don't let's just say, yeah, don't push yourself too hard. Don't try to be a hero by acting tough. Regardless of whether you are a woman or a man, don't beat yourself up. Cut yourself some slack. And also, in the meantime, do remember to cherish, the time you have, the people you have who truly care and love about you, and do remember to spend quality time with them. Since your time, the time you have on your hands, the time you have here on this planet we call Earth is highly limited. Once a time elapsed, so a certain amount of time elapses, there is utterly no way you can get it back. That's the message. That's pretty much the message I like to deliver to all of you, not just young men who are suffering, but also to to a handful of my female audiences. Just try to do yourself a favor by not exposing your beauty and glamour to people of the opposite sex, unless they are your spouses, legally speaking. I know sometimes you can still do so unintentionally. Since we all have, as human beings, we all have the innate or the intrinsic desire to get noticed, to be seen, to get validations. Not just men, but women as well. We all need sense of purpose, not just real or tangible purposes, but also sense of purpose. Even sometimes, as far as I know, we can still feel we as if we live our lives without any true or worthy or noble purposes or meanings. And yet we do have certain purposes and meanings, both of them, all of them, though we just sometimes, on many occasions, we just failed to discover them. It's like you have to seek and explore. Learn to seek and explore the hidden treasure in your hearts and on your minds, and the hidden treasures and gold around you, and pay no attention to hypocrites who have been, who tend to indoctrinate you with vain words and try so doing endlessly and relentlessly to deceive you, to deceive you into believing that your life has no purpose or meaning. Well, even for me, I know, I kind of the way I speak in this video now begins to sound quite condescending or patronizing. But yeah, I don't know, but somehow today, despite the grim and the depressing weather condition and my current depressing and depression in inducing situation as well. Despite all of those odds, I can still remain, as productive and as useful as I can make it so, or make myself so, by filming some YouTube vids, and in the meantime, I share the very thoughts and ideas and inspirations that I can pour right from the inside of my heart to you. And based on my own experiences and those struggles that occur, that almost always tend to occur inside my mind and soul, maybe also spirit. So what else have I forgot to mention? In fact, in this video, I also like to talk about hiding in my room. Yes, since currently we are pretty much all hiding in our rooms respectively. I do happen to discover an interesting pool, an interesting community post or a poll, an internet poll created by Daniel, the owner of the channel Hiding in My Room, Um, Actually, yeah, you can take it as an example, where you can, as to how you can create meaningful, engaging, and authentic and quality contents. You can feel free to take a screenshot of certain people's community posts online, and you make a commentary video about it, and it doesn't actually constitute any copyright infringement because it counts as fair use of other people's materials or masterpieces. So long story short, watching certain vids that depicts depressed people does have its advantages, after all, since you can gain certain insights into other people's lives and lifestyle and behavioral pattern, even their mindsets, right into their mindset, the insights right into their mindsets. You can gain such kind of information by analyzing, observing, or even just aimlessly wandering around the interweb, such as YouTube, such as Reddit, such as even Facebook. What else? Is there any other advantages or pros that you can gain from watching the channel Hiding in My Room, or any channel that bears some resemblance or resemblances with Hiding in My Room channel? Well, yes. At least you can still practice your British accent. You can try, since Daniel came from Great Britain, and I do admire, his accent and his ability to create art and masterpieces from pure whinging and moaning about things and people that he doesn't quite enjoy or like. So yeah, even in shitholes, you can see some light. You can get some inspirations. So as a result, I also like to dedicate this particular filming session to Daniel Lord, who owns the channel Hiding in My Room. So Daniel, in case you happened to be watching this video right now, you have my respect and thanks for your hard work producing, quality vids that can at least inspire and educate, younger guys like me, in regards to various aspects of life, such as traveling, such as budgeting your travels overseas, such as how to get goals without having to spend a fortune or an exorbitant amount of money. And so Daniel, aka Hiding in My Room, you also exist to serve some highly noble purposes, though you don't, though you might not have realized it yet. From the people, from the angle of a spectator like me, like even I myself can see, some bright sides of yours, that you have the resilience after multitudes of tribulations and trials. You are a strong person indeed, both emotionally strong and physically strong, because you have been to a lot more places and countries than I have. Since I haven't even been to Great Britain, there are just a handful of countries other than Singapore and China that I've ever been to. Let's just try to count with my fingers. Turkey, the United Arabic Emirates, that's 2 countries, Malaysia, Japan, Australia. What else? That's it. So yeah, keep your chin up, Daniel, slash hiding in my room. You have my full support in regards to a recent tragic event that occurred to you. Well, to be more, to specify a bit more, you got banned by Airbnb without any warning issued to you in private. You have my utmost sympathy, and I wish I could do something, do something to have them retract or revoke such ban. But I have utterly no experience with using Airbnb, so as a result, I'm afraid there is nothing I can do except making a YouTube vid to encourage you. This video serves multiple purposes, not just the sole purpose of encouraging you. I know, though, yeah, I kind of improvised to make this video serve another purpose, which is to encourage you and to encourage people who are in my shoes, who have similar problems, harsh experiences, unfair treatment from others, from other people, from assholes, So anyway, guys, what do you reckon? Do you guys how do you guys reckon I should title this video of mine? Should I title it Monk Mode Engaged, Pros and Cons of Watching Hiding in My Room, or Monk Mode Engaged, some more revelations about hiding in my room, or Monk Mode Engaged, pros and cons to live like Daniel Lord? What do you guys think? What do you guys reckon? Please do feel free to tell me below this video by posting your comments and feedbacks, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel in case any of my vids do happen to have impressed or entertained you, or you have found them useful or whatnot. So I suppose that's it for this video and filming session. I hope you guys can have enjoyed so far, and I hope my British accent has reached a level in which I do sound British to you guys out there, especially those who are currently still hiding in your rooms in Great Britain. Yeah, so anyway, thanks again for watching and listening to this video. I suppose I shall make another video for tonight, though not in the same filming session. So yeah, still stay tuned nevertheless. And thanks again. You have a great day or a great night, and enjoy. Never forget to enjoy what you have instead of trying to grab what you don't yet have. Cheers. Take care. Bye bye. Actually, something I just realized that I forgot to mention in my previous filming session. Don't worry, this sub filming session is especially for Daniel, aka hiding in my room. Now, regarding your social anxiety, I highly suggest that you make cold calls to people all over the world. You don't have to pick up your phone to do so. You can just do so by using your Discord app, by ringing random people and talk about your own shit and things that recently happened to you, including but are not limited to getting banned by Airbnb or getting kicked by any girl or female human individual. So actually, I have assigned myself plenty of tasks directly relating to making cold calls. In fact, there is a number you can call, and I suppose it should be free if you were in Australia or if you happen to be an Aussie. Though it will just take me a few moments to get the number. Sorry, if I can beg your guys' pardon to look for it here on my working space platform. Just give me a minute. Scheduling cold calls to certain people and organizations. I have to. In fact, there is a number you can feel free to ring, and it's designed especially for those who are suffering financially due to coronavirus, due to the pandemic. It takes years to download this PDF that contains that number. Oh my god, I beg your pardon, but it just takes a bit of more patience of yours. So may I have your patience a little bit more? Downloading file. In fact, I wouldn't have found this number if I had I chosen to unsubscribe from their mailing list, So here it is. The number is 137788. 137788. It's for business training videos, how to survive and adapt during COVID-19. Sponsored or endorsed by New South Wales government. With the Victoria and Queensland borders closed, New South Wales will be busy these school holidays. Make sure you are ready to welcome visitors by completing your COVID safety plan. It includes simple steps you can take to reduce the spread of COVID-19, including planning physical distancing, good hygiene practices at your business, setting up a contactless check-in process, ensuring staff who feel unwell know to get tested and stay home until they are cleared. So in fact, you can simply go to newsouthwales.gov.au to know more about this. I'm not going to read the whole text here. I certainly don't want to make this patch-up vid too long, too monotonous, too daunting for you to listen to and watch. So you can feel free to call this number or any number of similar organizations or government agencies in Great Britain. 137788. Because I am going to compel myself to call this number to initiate a cold call conversation, and in the meantime record it and post it onto YouTube as part of my channel. I shall take pride. I believe I shall take pride in its uniqueness and authenticity and its quality. So and don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything that might break a law or anything, because you are fully legally entitled and to record a conversation you have with someone over the phone, because in the meantime they might be recording, you know, your voice on their end, you know, allegedly for the purpose of training and educating their staff, you know. So don't forget to reciprocate, and don't hesitate to reciprocate. Don't hesitate to reciprocate. Yeah, I suppose that's it for this Petra video, especially made and tailored for hiding in my room, aka Daniel Lord. So hang in there and stay tuned, remain faithful, and hold the line together with other dudes, including but are not limited to me. Take care and goodbye.